What to expect when you're going vegan? Well, the first thing is that you are not putting in the product of violence and torture and death into your body anymore. And you're starting to live in alignment with core values of respect and kindness and justice. So when we're eating animal products, we're in a massive conflict with that. And by putting in foods from the earth, then we are no longer in that conflict, of loving animals yet paying people to kill them. So the first thing that I noticed when I stopped consuming animal products was that I felt better. I felt more joy and more energy and more happiness and more compassion and more, just like I was more confident being who I am, because I felt like I was not living the way I really wanted to live before, because I always saw myself as a kind, peaceful, respectful person. So that's something I noticed when I went vegan, is that I just felt like a better connection with who I am and who animals are, and a better connection to all positive things like compassion and love and kindness and all the things that I value in people who I admire. Other things you might notice is that by not putting those foods into your body, you may feel one way or the other. You might feel better straight away, more energy and stronger, but some people, they can feel, they can have withdrawals from having dairy, because dairy has something in it that gives you like a withdrawal, just like withdrawing from a drug. So you might feel a little bit bad at first because of that reason, and it's something you're used to, and you might have cravings and this and that. Or you might just feel straight away like, wow, I feel better, I feel lighter, and I'm not so tired through the day and not so sluggish after meals. So there's that opportunity to also enjoy those benefits in that way as well. What else should you expect when you go vegan? One thing is that you start seeing the world a little bit differently. I always used to go through life thinking that the world was a good place, and I know bad things happen, but what happens to animals, that's happening right here. Like, that's happening wherever you are. In fact, your friends are participating in it, your family's participating in it. There's butchers, like there's dead animals hanging up on corners in our main towns. Everyone's got a piece of innocent beings' flesh on their plate. So I guess you just start seeing the world a little bit differently. Like, you just sort of see the reality of, wow, like all these animals killed for food and products we don't need. So much unnecessary violence, so much unnecessary killing. And you see the world a little differently. And it can, some people get depressed, some people get angry, some people get inspired to do something about it. And I suppose I would just say that, don't blame and shame people who might still be consuming animal products. It's not their fault, because we've all been brought up into a world that tells us to love some animals, kill and eat other animals. We're all just conditioned to believe this. So, if you start feeling a little bit anxious around people who are consuming animal products still, or if you start feeling a little bit of anger or resentment towards other people, just remember, like what I always remind myself is that I wasn't, a vegan only a few years ago. I didn't understand the truth. I didn't know what was happening. And, educate people, inform them, tell them 99% of people are against animal cruelty. So it only follows that, your information to them to help them live in alignment with that belief is a good thing. It's a good thing for them. It's a gift to help someone stop their contribution to such horrific violence. And obviously it's an amazing, it's the least we should do for the animals. Stop hurting them for things we don't even need. What else to notice when you go vegan? Everyone's different, and I'm sure you're going to find some things challenging. I'm sure you're going to find some things amazing. A lot of people are surprised at how delicious the food is and how satisfying the food is. So I hope you all have that experience. And yeah, I hope you're loving it so far. And if you've got any questions or anything like that, then feel free to get in touch. So keep up the good work, go vegan, stay vegan, and let's make this world a better place.